What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video with the Fire Theo artwork here on the screen. We are going to go through the Year 6 Season 2 Shades of Red patch notes after the live stream today. Was definitely most interesting. A few nice surprises. We'll start off with one of them. Tomorrow, if you tune into me live on Twitch, I am one of the very lucky people that will be giving away the new Laughing Gas bundle tomorrow. So if you want to make yourself look like a clown, I think it actually looks pretty sweet. I actually think it looks pretty good. I'm lucky enough to get one myself also. But if you want a chance to win this bundle so you don't have to pay for it, because let's face it, who likes to pay for things when you can get them for free? Be sure to tune in to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE, around 8 PM UK time tomorrow. With all that said though, let's go back to the patch notes and take a look at what is actually going on and what might have changed since the PTS. One thing that we know about is as well, there is a brand new exotic chess piece that they kept a secret, which will be a reward from completing the Master Difficulty Climax mission. So I'm interested to see what that is going to do. I have not seen it yet. I only saw the changes that they put up on the Trello during the stream. So let's have a look here. So Year 6 Season 2 Shades of Red is making a start of a new seasonal journey with Aaron Keener in custody at the White House. He aims to strike a deal with the division. Before the agents can learn what he knows, they have to secure other members of Keener's team, starting with Theo Farnell. Alright, so brew and that Carmen coffee. Grab a seat. Let's start. Right, okay, we're good. So move on. Let's on. I don't want to be this too long. So, right, new seasonal journey. Season 2.0. We saw this. This is the journey. You have to do so many of them to unlock, to take yourself up to the next part of the journey. That is great. This looks like it's a... This is not actually in-game. This is like a artist reconstruction by the looks of it. But it does say here, the new seasonal journey introduces a structured progression system with 7 sequential missions, each containing 8 objectives. It's designed to guide a player through the early stages of each new season, offering a mix of challenges and goals, introduce key mechanics available from level 1. Even new players can jump right into the current season's content. And there was a kind of a big emphasis in that during the live stream, that they wanted to kind of make the game, you know, much more accessible for brand new players with the new refer a friend system. And also that they did kind of stress this game's going to be around for a long time yet. So this is kind of a bit of a refresh, it certainly feels like. So each mission objective grants you various rewards, including XP, Season Pass XP, progression, boosting items, resources, active modifiers, and completing the entire journey will grant you a unique cosmetic item. There's the seasonal modifier. It's just kind of showing you how the range system works. And then it goes over the seasonal modifiers are central to each season's unique gameplay, which we know from all of the PTS stuff that I have published previously. We've got the global modifier, the active modifiers, the passive modifiers, and the hostile modifiers. There's no point really going over them with all the previous content that I published. You've seen all that, but I will put these notes down below in the description if you want to grab them and maybe read that yourself. Then we've got the priority objectives, which allows us to unlock the modifiers. Again, we've seen this system previously. It doesn't look like they've made any changes here. What I do note that they have included in all the rewards though is Season Pass XP, because it wasn't really viable to kind of do a lot of the season stuff and get rewards as Season Pass XP. You just kind of got XP as you kind of went along, and with the Season Pass being new and different, you want to be able to, they want to kind of go hand in hand, right? If you're getting XP, you want to be able to get in Season Pass XP as well as rewards. So there's that has been improved. Then we've got the picture of Theo. They've definitely changed the art style of Theo since we saw him last time in Warlords of New York. And if you didn't check out the trailer that they showed during the live stream, it's definitely worth checking out. It was actually pretty cool. So then they talked about the Manhunt Scout system. It's a new system that drives the narrative by requiring players to complete weekly activities that reward them with XP, materials, and new collectibles. So if you like the story, there's going to be a lot of extra story each week for you to do. Each week, players can tackle a scout, which consists of 3 different activities. These activities will vary, and players must solve a small riddle to complete each one. They're not guided. You know, they give you a riddle, and you've got to figure it out yourself. Activities should be completed in order, and once all 3 are finished, players will receive the scout reward. And they did mention that you've got to do all of the scouts, which I think they're talking about here, to get all of them rewards. Otherwise, you won't be able to play the Master Climax mission at the end. It's required that you've done all of the scout work beforehand. Doesn't matter if you miss one, they kind of stack up, so you can wait to the last week till the Climax mission comes out, do all the scouts, and then get the Climax mission. That is totally up to you. This season will introduce 2 new named weapons and several new talents, along with new gear sets and brand sets. Exotic collectors can look forward to a new exotic assault rifle, an exotic holster, and an exotic chest piece, which will be awarded for completing the Climax mission. I don't know if the wording's off on that, and maybe I'm wrong, so let me know in the comments down below. I did seem to think that they said that the exotic chest piece was for completing the Climax mission on the hardest difficulty, not just for completing the Climax mission. I thought the cosmetic was completing the Climax mission, and the actual new exotic chest was for completing it on the hardest difficulty. Let me know down below in the comments if I'm wrong about that. The Strager got its distance back to 20 meters, which we were all begging for. That was really nice. Still 15% amp damage. That got kept the same. Also, this is definitely going to be one to look out for. And I'm loving this new art style that they've got going forward. Hopefully they get to keep that. It's really, really good. The Centurion Scabbard, again, just had some PvP changes. I don't think this is particularly great. It didn't seem to test particularly great when I was using it. But I'm open to being wrong. But the art style for it looks like something from Resident Evil. Really, really nice. Then they got the Virtuoso gear set. Nothing's changed here since we gone over it since the last PTS, so there's not really anything to talk about there. Same with the Legatus as well. That's all stayed the same with the brand set. So again, just we'll test it out when it goes live. And now we've got more time with the game because it's coming to the game live. We don't have to really worry about rushing through it or anything like that. I'll hold that there for a second if you want to pause it and read through it. Then I'll hold this one there as well, so if you want to pause that and go through that as well. Then we've got the seasonal gear set artwork. I think it looks alright actually. It's very green, but like the knee pads, very fitting. So yeah, I mean, new gear is new gear. That looks pretty good to me. They did show a crossover with the Stalker game franchise that's coming. It won't be coming tomorrow. They mentioned it was coming later next month, but that's kind of the only event that we're getting for apparel. We're not getting an apparel event this time at all. That will be the one that we will get, and the sets actually look pretty decent as well, so that's pretty good as well. But I'll do a separate video for that when I dig out the clip and we'll take a look. I don't want this one to be too long. Then the drill, the cricket, and the precision strike all stayed the same. I don't necessarily think these are any good, but they're in the game anyway. And then we've got the new exotic chest, the Provocator. All right, so there we go. We got there in the end because I've got really good English. The Master Climax mission introduces a brand new difficulty level exclusively available for Manhunt Climax missions. This level is designed for the most hardcore players seeking an extra challenge. Expect tougher enemy scaling and inclusion of seasonal modifiers that will push your skills to the limit. Those who rise to the occasion will be rewarded with special bonuses such as additional XP, higher quality loot, resources, in-game currencies, and unique vanity items. Additionally, successfully completing the Master Climax mission grants players the exotic chest, the Provocator, as a special reward. Now, this is super interesting right here, right? Receive plus 35% damage resistance from enemies within 15 meters. And that's PvE or PvP. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. I mean, this is great for PvE, right? Wonderful for PvE, but it's probably going to become the go-to chess piece for PvP, right? That is a huge advantage if you're playing up close and personal anyway, within 15 meters. So yeah, that is a huge damage resistance. And will probably make using like up close and personal SMG builds more viable in harder content, right? Because heroic, we all know that using an SMG build with some kind of armor regen or Hunter's Fury or something like that, it's really easy, right? Heroic is super easy. But when you come to doing that kind of build in Legendary or perhaps Master, it's not necessarily as viable. Even with the Ouroboros, there's always some kind of survivability issue, or you cut so much damage down by building in survivability that it's just not worth it, right? You're just running your assault rifle strikers build or whatever. This might make that viable, but again, I can see it being troublesome in PvP. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I think this is a good ad for PvP. For PvE. I think this is a great ad for PvE. We don't have anything else like it in the game, and if items are going to be this special for completing that kind of content, I think this is good, right? You expect the piece to be wild, you know, for a good reward. I think this is pretty good. This is the first time I saw it today. I've not got any kind of insider knowledge or anything like that on this. They've kept this complete secret. And yeah, I think this could be pretty good for PvE. I'm not sure about PvP, but it might just become the meta, right? Everyone will just wear it and that will be that. Reworks, the Sledgehammer and Mosquito look to have stayed the same. Yes, they have. So a lot of stuff seems to have stayed the same from the last PTS. The updated loot pool, so if you want to target even more so, not just targeted loot, but target an actual named weapon, you can go and run these missions. That stayed the same as well. We've got general performance enhancements have been implemented to provide a smoother gaming experience on PC. Balaclavas now conceal players' ears, allowing for better fitting designs and a more realistic appearance. That's kind of cool. Moved chest, backpack, gloves, and knee pad appearance mods from the inventory modding menu to the apparel menu. They can be found by scrolling down the apparel menu and can be dyed by selecting the dye option in the buttons bar at the bottom of the menu. All right, that's so they've started organizing apparel. Good, it's in a huge need of it. Updated recurring project pool for level 40 players. And they've fixed an exploit that allowed players to earn double scavenging points, and they called it an exploit. So if you figure out what it is in the meantime, don't do it. Then we've got the new friend referral system that will launch. You can invite people who have not played in a long time. Also, it doesn't have to be somebody brand new to the game. That starts again on the 31st of October. And they said they're going to try and do that on a seasonal basis. So GG's for people who've got a dead account like me. Just, you know, invite that account and you'll get the new rewards. Then we've got the new season pass. Oh, so looks like we've got some juicy details here. The optional season pass is available for all Division 2 players starting at level 1, priced at 1,000 premium credits, $9.99, or your regional equivalent. In the game, in the in-game store, and does not require ownership of Warlords of New York. While accessible from level 1, please note that the rewards remain locked until level 40. Additionally, players can opt for a Premium Plus option available for 3,000 premium credits, $30, or your regional equivalent, which bundles the Premium Season Pass with multiple rewards offering greater value. Ooh. I don't know how this is going to go down. I don't know how this is going to go down. With the fact that, so from the comments that I get, right, so for me, this as a content creator, right, this is a no-brainer, right? I can buy it, I can create content on it, and you know, I can make the money back in various ways. For somebody that creates content and sees the comments, and I see that every 2 weeks a lot of people are upset that there's a lot of vanity items in the game that are not the cheapest for a set of vanity items, I can see this causing a bit of a ruckus, the Premium Plus option, for sure. And I fully expect you guys to tell me in the comments down below what you think. Die-hard Division fans will buy this. I think a lot of people will just stick with the free stuff, or maybe go with the 1,000 premium credit version for $9.99, because that's kind of the same price as the normal pass, I think, that we've had. But I would definitely be interested to see what $30 gets you throughout the season with a premium plus. Like, we're expecting some premium, right? 3 times at least as much. So yeah, definitely interested to see what you guys think about this. Hopefully they've revised the cost of everything in general. So, you know, the every 2 weeks apparel that we get, maybe that's hopefully a little bit lower, or a discount if you're a premium plus member already. Let's hope that something like that is in the game. Oh, I've got some more details here. So players with the season pass can gain the following premium track rewards: 10 gear dyes, 10 weapon skins, 2 outfits, and 2 new prestige arm patches. Moreover, players can earn 400 virtual currency by progressing through the season pass on the premium track. So is that the premium plus track, right? Or so that's just the premium track. It's not the premium plus track. So on the premium track, we get 400 of the currency back. So about $4 worth of currency back. So it's only costing you about $6 for the premium track, which is not terrible. Which then means, I'm assuming, maybe we get more premium credits back on the premium plus option, or maybe not. But you're looking at, yeah, well, $26 still if you only get the 400 virtual currency back. We need to have a look at that tomorrow. But it just tells you what the premium track is. We don't see what the premium plus one is. So the premium track is definitely not bad value. Like, definitely not bad value at all. Interested to see if we get more premium currency back on the premium plus option, or what the plus option is in comparison to this. Like, we were expecting 30 gear dyes, 30 weapon skins, 6 outfits, 6 arm at least, right? Or are they just going to litter it with cashes and XP boosts? So I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. Moreover, yeah, we got that. But fear not, free players can now receive cosmetics in the season pass. The free track includes 1 outfit, 1 weapon skin, allowing every... Yeah, and I mean, this is good, right? Free is free, right? The season pass always did kind of suck for free people. So yeah, an outfit and a weapon skin going in there, I'm not against that. I think that's great. I think the premium one sounds great. This definitely does sound like a premium plus style option. But interested to see what's in it. They don't really give us any details. The one-time offer is back with a different mask. Actually looks pretty good. I do like these masks. And obviously, if you're going to be purchasing the premium plus pack, this is, additional booty for your collection. But don't miss out on the one-time exclusive offer available for $20 or your region equivalent. It gives you 2,000 premium credits plus a 600 credit boost. As a cherry on top, you get the augury mask to keep in sharp style in Chaos in the Dark Zone. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I've probably got 400 premium credits in, so for me this is going to be a no-brainer tomorrow, because it'll take me up to the 3,000 needed for the premium pass. But I'll do a separate video tomorrow on worth, and if I think this is worth the $30, or this one's worth the $1,000 as recommendations. As always, you guys can use me as your dummy to let you know. So that's the brief completed. Intel shared for all events and content we have coming with Year 6 Season 2. And yeah, known issues board. So if we head over to the known issues board, there is the patch notes for balancing. These haven't changed as far as I'm aware. I will do a bit of a cross with these tonight, and if there is any major changes, but they all look very similar to what we had last time. I'm certainly not going to sit and go over all these again. We've been through them a million times. But if there is any changes, I'll make another video about that. But if you don't see any other videos, there isn't. But that is going to be it for the video. Be sure to tune in to my Twitch, or follow it now, then you know when I'm live around 8 PM UK time tomorrow. I might go a little bit earlier, just depending on what happens. But obviously, don't forget, I'll be giving away the clown outfit as part of the stream. I've got a whole bunch of them to give away. And yeah, you'll be able to get my first-hand impressions of the patch and what is going on. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, agents. Bye-bye.